just start talking about
Not
the
opening my
point of today, which
babies.
is essentially. Entonces las abras, pues. Come caca.
I have a card pack. I don't know if I've showed you guys yet, but I have a card pack that I can guarantee none of y'all have that is worth showcasing for the podcast.
All right,
So
you guys
I'm
ready
ready.
to start?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, starting in 3, 2, 1.
I
Blast
believe
off.
I asked for an apple on this one, but I guess not.
Got a blast.
All right. Anyways. Hi. I got stage fright. All right. Look, today we're gonna do a different intro, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna leave it very abundantly clear to you guys. All right. It's been a couple crazy few days, even months, weeks, even, mind you, right? And wow, it's loud. Okay. Look, baby. As usual, we're here with Isidro and Mike, as you know.
Hello.
Beautiful ladies and gentlemen here. And I am today your host. Now, see, as you may know, I'm the loud one out of all of us. Let me move this guy out of the way. I'm the loud one out of all of us. And see, I talk the most crap, but I'm the one that's the least prepared. So go me, right? But look, we were supposed to talk about Kamen Rider this week, this day, today, right?
I mean, this year.
Yeah.
Eventually, we were gonna talk about the Kamen Rider, right? And for those of you who don't know about Kamen Rider, neither do I. So I'm sorry, I can't really give you an explanation right now because I don't know.
He got obsessed with it, made us watch like a 30-minute video of henshins, and he doesn't even remember.
Henshin? I don't. I do, but I don't. Okay. And
he made us watch a video with him on henshins, and he doesn't remember. And because when we decided we're gonna talk about Kamen Rider today.
I remember why I forgot about that and why I forced myself to forget about that. Because we were talking about Gurren Lagann, and I was like, never again do I want to talk about Gurren Lagann, but here we are talking about Gurren Lagann.
Bro, the amounts of Gurren Lagann reels that I've been getting on Instagram since we've watched it is fucking, oh my god. Every single time. Yeah. And they're all about saying how it's peak and how it's like the best anime. And I'm like, dog.
You guys know what's been on my reels? I've been getting a lot of Young Sheldon and George and Mandy's first marriage. Like the Big Bang Theory expanded universe.
The Big Bang Theory universe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because isn't Modern Family with something that has to do with that? No, or like Modern Family and some other show are in the same universe or something like that? No. Well, anyway,
maybe. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the one with Sofia Vergara, right? That's Modern Family. No?
That's Modern Family, yeah. But yeah, he's talking about. So Young Sheldon is a spinoff of Big Bang Theory because it's based off the character Sheldon. But George and Mandy's first marriage is a spinoff of the spinoff. They're like Young Sheldon's parents, and it's a spin. That spinoff is like how they met. No, it's not. Okay, I'm only assuming. I've never seen it.
It's his older brother.
Oh yeah, I've seen about that stuff because it turns out the older brother is actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
but in the show, in Big Bang Theory, they made him seem like an asshole, but he's actually pretty cool. Like younger versions of him is pretty cool. I guess I don't know.
Well, they didn't. I wouldn't say they made him look like an asshole. They just they didn't expand on his character onto the spinoff because he only appeared in one episode in the original series. So they expanded on him. It's like, hey, this guy's kind of cool.
Yeah,
and then
just how they try to do it in Naruto with Itachi, and then it turns out that Itachi is such a great character only because he looks cool and because of all this other dumbass stuff, but not because of the things he's done. But more on that later. So today, I was thinking because I know enough about certain things or whatever about anime or whatever, and we talk about what we do and what we don't like. As we found out, Isidro fucking loves Gurren Lagann, right? And I'm all for it. Like if that's what he likes, that's what he likes, right? And then we know that Mike likes horror stories and stuff like that, right? And then you all know that I just love being dramatic and a diva. So we're gonna talk about toxic stuff, all right? And one of those is animes that you think are not the hype, right? And before we got on here, I was saying. We were saying no, wait, hold on, wait, save it, wait, because I'm gonna start with prefacing that these are opinions that I have. I'm not saying that, for example, like if you love Death Note, like Isidro just said that, if you love Death Note, sabes que mi amor, I'm happy for you. It's okay to have bad taste. Like I'm not saying you have to be right or wrong. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying, in general, anybody can have bad taste. It's okay. I have horrible taste. Okay.
Yeah,
and I say that because yeah, and it's a freaking great show. I just feel bad for him because even though it's in his language, he still doesn't watch it. But anyways, point being is I stumbled upon Instagram post where someone full on was saying that, oh my god, Demon Slayer is so peak, and then there's this and that, right? Some dude went on there, and he just started shredding it apart, and I was like, wow, I wish I could do that. I wish I could literally point out why something is booty cheeks. You know what I mean? Without getting my opinions involved. And Demon Slayer was a topic, and I started cracking up because I watched Demon Slayer. I watched it in Netflix and in Spanish. And look, there is something about hearing the character say Tanjiro instead of Tanjiro.
Tanchido.
You know what I mean? Like, because it sounds like Zenitsu is Zenitsu, not Zenitsu or Zenitsu. And it sounds so, I don't know, it sounds like the white chicks. It sounds like, oh my god, April, like really, like, and that's not it is. I don't like that, right? I don't like it. It's very whitewashed, is what I'm trying to say. What the fuck? You guys know me. I say what I say. It's very whitewashed. You know what I mean? It's very, can I get some tacos and with some cilantro? Like that. That's what what Demon Slayer, that's how Demon Slayer sounds to me. All right? And now in the Japanese dub, well, that's their normal voice. That's them. That's how the Japanese dub, that's how they actually sound or whatever. And my thing is, that's okay. That's the original. I'm not gonna shit on the original, right?
But I will.
But the Spanish one, Papa, brother, the way they pronounced their attacks, cinema. It's cinema. You don't believe me? Go watch the episode where Zenitsu falls asleep and he wakes up and he does el golpe del relámpago. I guarantee you, whoever you are, your nipples will never vibrate as hard when you hear him say that. I swear to God. I swear to God. And then the thing, huh? What happened?
You got a little too graphical.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Mark where that was so you can bleep it out. But anyways, no, dude, like, look, seriously, go back to the show. If you're a native Spanish speaker, swear to God, go watch the show in Spanish. It's better. It's not better because, the story got better. No, it just gave it that extra flair. The visuals for that show, I like the visuals. It's nice. I was watching, like, I feel like I was watching like a HD movie every single episode. It was really cool. The visuals were very cool. Story wise, it's your generic revenge story, your forgiveness story, basically. Oh, bad guy did this, but he actually has a sad backstory, and the main character is gonna help him out, and blah 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 blah. Basically, Tanjiro is supposed to be like Jesus or some shit because he's supposed to like forgive him or whatever the fuck. I don't know, but he has to behead him for whatever reason, right? So you go through the story and it's the same thing. Oh, poor demon had a horrible past, chose to do this instead of doing the right thing or whatever. Rinse and repeat, just different levels of it. You know what I mean? Are the fights sick? Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay. The animation for Demon Slayer and the movies and stuff like that, top tier. It's good. I like it. And that's what's keeping Demon Slayer in my book of, yeah, I'll watch it again eventually. But not because, I wanna feel the story. As a matter of fact, when the whole sad ass backstory starts for the demons, I just skip them. Like, you're gonna die anyways. It's like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, you're wasting my time. I'm a piece of shit.
Don't just skip the cutscenes.
Bro, like, it pisses me off. It pisses me off. It's like, it pisses me off because Tanjiro is supposed to be like an entry level, like, demon hunter, right? Like, which one was okay? So he goes and he trains, right? And somehow he learns how to split a rock with the katana, right? Okay, whatever. It's an anime. It's a show. It's not supposed to be real. Whatever. I accept it. Te lo acepto. I'm okay with it. The concept of him learning how to split the stone because supposedly you're supposed to cut their heads off, so he has to have a good cut and blah blah blah. Okay, cool. And for whatever reason, his superpower is he can smell things, which to me is kind of stupid, but I get it. But I understand. I get it. I get it. That's his quirk. Every single character has its quirk. I gotta respect that. I have tism. Who am I to talk shit? You know what I mean? But anyways, so he's just super hyper fixated in sense. That's good for him. That's his sensory thing. Okay, good for him. He uses it to his advantage and he kills these demons or whatever, right? But these demons are supposed to be like OP as fuck for whatever reason, and they're supposed to be strong. And for whatever reason, like the one of the four. Okay, spoiler alerts from here on out. But there's one demon, and she has like these puppets. She uses the other demon hunters as puppets or whatever. She's supposed to be overpowered as fuck for whatever fucking reason. Tanjiro shows up and she just starts shitting herself. And I'm like, I thought this dude was like a low rank guy. Like she should be able to just be like, oh, you're dead now. But because plot armor and other stuff that happened, she didn't get to him. So it doesn't make sense to me to be given this build-up of like, oh yeah, this demon, this dangerous, and blah blah blah, they're a family, and then you find out towards the end of that arc of where the little boy is the actual demon, the actual evil one. You're like, no seas culero. Like you think like, oh, that's fucked up. He did like that main bad guy screwed over all these other people and blah blah blah. So you're like, the drama is there. Skip me that. Oh, I'm sad because this demon, blah 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 blah. They all had sad backstories, brother. Every single demon has a sad ass backstory, and what does that teach me? Nothing. Like nothing. It doesn't give me more to work on. So that's why, in my honest to God opinion, Demon Slayer gets an 8 out of 10 just because story was lacking, but everything was better. And because it was in Spanish and it was way more entertaining in Spanish. I was paying attention to it in Spanish more than when I watched it in English. Why? Because the presence was there, baby. And what do we like in stories? Presence. Mikey, you know what I'm talking about. Jason, if that fool had a "Hi you guys, how are you guys doing" type voice, he wouldn't be fucking scary. That's why he doesn't talk. You feel me? Yeah. His presence, brother. If Jason spoke Spanish and a very deep voice goes, "Ya los cargó la verga," like that, I'd be fucking watching Jason movies like that, guaranteed. You feel me? Why? Cause presence, right?
What is bro japping about?
I'm yapping, huh? Yeah. But it's okay. That's what I'm here for.
I think a lot of people do say that, like, and I'll agree too. Demon Slayer does have like a basic ass story, and I think like the visuals and stuff. I think Demon Slayer is a very good like starter anime or intro anime, like your introduction to anime. Yeah. Cause like before, like for me, like it was like Death Note was like the first like real like anime show that I sat down and watched.
I remember that.
And I think we'll get to that after this. After I make this point, because it's funny how I got into watching Death Note. So, cause that's how cause before like in high school and stuff, I was like, I'm not gonna watch anime. That's for losers or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And like, but it was mostly only because like at the time that was kind of like the popular opinion on anime. And it wasn't really much so as like I didn't like it because I didn't, watch it or anything. And I remember Aaron had the same kind of idea where like, we're not really fucking with anime or whatever, But and then I remember I saw up until season 2 of Demon Slayer, and I showed Aaron the last fight scene with the upper rank demon and what's his name? Tengen.
Man?
No. No, that's actually spoilers on that one. Hold on. But when I showed Aaron just that last fight scene and stuff like that, he like was like, "Oh, dude, hell yeah, let me I want to watch the show now." And then slowly he started watching like more like anime and all that. So I think it's a good introduction. However, yeah, I do think when people say that Demon Slayer is like peak anime and stuff, I think it's only because they haven't seen a lot. I haven't seen a lot for that matter, but I also think that like there's a lot more different animes out there where like Demon Slayer compared to Demon Slayer is like such a basic story.
Yeah.
And then also the creator said that like Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, because I'm changing the topic.
Oh, I was gonna say, and then Oh, and then the creator said that like they actually don't have powers and shit. That's just visual for the show. And I'm like, dog, you just gotta fuck over like your entire audience right now. Like, what are we talking about?
It's supposed to be historically accurate.
Now look,
the upper rank demons.
It's supposed to be historically accurate. That's why they don't have powers.
Now look, okay.
It's a historical drama.
For starters, it cannot be historically accurate.
You're not historically accurate.
Because if you sit down and you look at how the dances or like the techniques are done, I guarantee you the techniques that they use are not actual techniques that you can use, because I have never seen a samurai in the middle of the air spin in a perfect circle to cut a stone in half. For starters.
All right. How you telling me you know more history about Japan than the Japanese guy?
Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, this guy fucking pisses me the fuck off sometimes, brother. And the worst part is I'm trying to change, ladies and gentlemen. I am... Anyways, so mira. Right now I'm watching Black Clover. I need a break, hold on.
Have you guys seen Jujutsu Kaisen?
Yeah, I have. I've seen
like
bits. I had
6 episodes in, but that was like on the way to Japan, and then we were in Japan, and I forgot about it, and I haven't picked it back up yet.
I've only seen the movie, the Re-Zero, whatever it's called, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, and then this last weekend I saw the Maki fight. I don't know who that is, but I saw the Maki fight. That's the end of the story.
Who's
some green hair.
So Jujutsu Kaisen to me is pretty cool. I like it. I like the concept of it. It's basically it's supposed to be Naruto but better, supposedly. It's supposed to be Naruto but better in the sense of the power scaling, the story, the character developments and stuff like that. Because in this one, I guess the female protagonist is not as useless as Sakura, supposedly. But
so you see,
people
here's where I make my political statement, and if it's popular, I do not watch it.
That's my I don't blame you, because me too.
No, I don't blame you. That the thing is too is that could be hit or miss.
No, I'm okay with missing.
Oh, okay.
Like I've never seen Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad. Great shows. Amazing cinema.
I haven't seen Breaking Bad either.
But they're too popular and I'm just not gonna watch it.
My dad really liked it. He binge watched it.
Don't need to.
He really liked it. Like years ago, he watched it.
I'm surprised you haven't watched it, considering you're like cinema guy.
I know. There's a lot. Trust me. There's a lot of movies and TV shows.
But like, there's only one show that has a perfect 10 out of 10 score.
Does it still have a 10 out of 10 score? Let's see.
I think not anymore. They got like rated because like the other day, like the Game of Thrones sequel thingy got like a 9.8, so it got reviewed bombed by the Breaking Bad guys.
9.5 out of 10.
And then it got reviewed. It got reviewed bombed by the Game of Thrones guys to like 9.5.
That's another show I still haven't seen. Game of Thrones.
Well, it has a bad ending, so you don't need to watch it anymore.
I've heard. Yeah, I heard the last season like was terrible. I remember I didn't see Game of Thrones because like it came on like right when we stopped having like cable or anything like that.
It was like always HBO though.
Oh yeah, that's true too. So like if you had like the like cable like Spectrum or something like that, then maybe you had the HBO channel.
You got the subscription on top of the subscription cable.
Yeah.
To be rich cable to watch it. So yeah, so never saw it. Let's see what other show haven't I watched that's popular? Naruto, Lucifer, One Piece,
Supernatural.
I've seen Supernatural. That's the only one I've seen. I've seen My Hero Academia. I saw that one.
My Hero Academia.
Is that one? I heard the fandom is shit, but I don't know about the actual show itself.
It's they're unbearable. They're fucking unbearable.
It was
they are unbearable.
It was okay. Then it went, and then it went like that.
My thing. Okay.
So
if we're gonna talk about about anime like that, I wanna point out. Sometimes the anime really is good. Like it really is a good anime.
Yeah.
But the fandom is what makes the anime just look bad. Like is this like for example, the My Hero Academia one, there's people that don't shut the fuck up about it. And it makes me mad because, oh, Deku this, Deku that. And I'm like, dude, you're not the fucking artist of the story. You didn't make the story. You don't know what's going on there. Oh, yeah, the Deku gets with this girl and then this girl. And I'm like, brother, it's not a harem anime. And if it was, it would have been pronounced as that. You know what I mean? And like, a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, My Hero Academia is like the best anime ever, is one of the better ones because it has so much goon material. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, not even because the story's good or because
it's always a naked girl on screen.
That's
yeah, exactly.
The girl with the invisible powers, she does not wearing clothes.
Yeah, technically, she's supposedly, allegedly, she's naked underneath.
Oh, is it because like her clothes or something can't turn invisible or something?
Yeah, but
aren't they children?
Yeah,
aren't they superheroes? Then again, we're talking about anime. I mean, more than like 80%. You
guys want to know something about when stuff like that happens? I tell people, for starters, this was made by an adult remembering his past. A lot of the mangakas have gone on record to state, oh, I just did this to escape the reality that I live in. Or to remember the past, because over there, as soon as you're out of high school or university, you go straight to work.
Oh yeah.
And you work for the rest of your life, essentially. So you don't have time to go party. You don't have time to go to field trips. You have to plan all this stuff out like a real adult, essentially. So a lot of mangakas, they stay stuck in high school stuff. And also because the people watching it is kids, because they're the only ones that have the time. So whenever I see anime or I hear about anime that has a lot of fan service and a lot of just gooning material as a whole, I don't take it serious. I don't take it as serious.
Unless it's specifically for that reason.
No, but see, espérame, wait, just wait. Because look, if we're gonna go based off of
to the younger audience, so you want it to be one relatable to, you want them to go into it. You want the boys to buy stuff.
I wouldn't go that far.
No,
it's simply because in my opinion, that sounds like grooming to me more than
well, it's not grooming.
Advertising.
You're not there's no person to person interaction.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. At what age do teenage boys start having sex? In our country. The reason why I ask that,
there's a real age thingy.
Okay, the reason why I ask that is because I've seen anime where the main protagonist has stated that he is 13, 14 years old, and the female protagonist is the same age as they are, and then episodes later, the female protagonist is found in like positions that are sexual and naked. And there's no need for that. That's what I'm trying to get at, right?
I was about to like try and see like actual statistical stuff on that, but I stopped myself before I could hit search because I don't want that on my browser history.
You're welcome.
So I'm just not gonna search that up. I was gonna actually see so we can like discuss about it, but I don't want.
There are stories of like 13, 14 year olds, getting pregnant. It does happen.
Yeah, right.
So,
right, and that's what I'm trying to get at.
Pregnancy and everything. Yeah, it happens.
I mean, it is realistic. So, it does happen, but I mean, half the time the age is irrelevant to the character. They could be older. Right. It would not change the story whatsoever.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get at, because
so like it is just to make you
a lot of the settings,
like, oh, they're the same age as me. It's more relatable because if you're putting like an adult, so yeah, it's marketing. It's not grooming or whatever twisted way you're trying to put it. It's marketing, make it more relatable.
No, let me revisit what I meant with that. Let me revisit what I meant with that. If you're gonna make a show that is for people that are under the age of 18, you do not need nudity in it. You don't need it.
Nudity
now,
by definition wouldn't be for someone under 18 if it has nudity. So you can have suggestive positions, but there's a line.
Oh yeah, that's no. There won't be nudity.
I'm telling you, if the show, like Power Rangers, is not gonna have a naked lady in the middle of the show just because. Why? Because kids are watching that. You wouldn't want a kid to watch a naked lady. Now, In my opinion, I don't give a fuck. Why? Because it's just a naked lady. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if it was a naked lady getting freaking forced to have sex, okay, yeah, don't fucking show my kid that. Don't be a fucking dick, you know? But my problem with anime, to the degree that this is what we're talking about, is if you have to show me titties to keep me entertained, to me, that just means you don't know how to write a story, or you don't know how to entertain without. It's like me. I don't know how to entertain without cussing. You see what I mean? That's kind of where I'm juggling this
that's
whole.
That's a whole different subject that you're bringing up then.
What do you mean?
Because
I think we were talking about at first. We were talking about like for kids and like what they're showing them, but then you brought up another topic of like, you know, the necessity of nudity or something to
well, yeah, because I'm trying
keep an audience,
because the topic is just talking shit on animes that are like supposed to be like super hyped up, like Demon Slayer. What was the one that you said, Isidro? Death Note, or Attack on Titan, or whatever. Like,
it was the first one that came to my mind.
No, but I'm just saying in general. Like, a lot of people are like, "Oh, Death Note's the best anime ever," and I'm just like, "Yeah, sure, if that's what you're into," but I don't think it deserves to be told as a. I mean, maybe for its genre, as a what is it?
You just don't get it. Your IQ's too low.
So anyways,
you just don't get it.
So it's like if it was like an action-packed genre, then I wouldn't put Death Note in there because there's no real action. If it was like a genre specific, then yeah, okay, I would give it that because that's the only one that I know. Because there's Detective
hey man,
Conan or
I'm
Conan
just saying. They made a game called Jump Force where main protagonists fight each other. Death Note was on there, not Detective Conan. Just saying. Death Note's a fighter in there. Like Yagumi's a fighter in there, dude. Same thing with Yami Yugi. He's in there, bro.
Who'd you say? Who'd you say? I didn't hear that.
Yami Yugi. He's in.
Yeah, but that's the fucking Pharaoh. How dare you, bitch ass? That's the fucking Pharaoh, baby.
Does he fight? Does he like so?
You know what?
I think he's summoned. I think so. I don't know. I've never played Jump Force.
So. Kaiba pisses me the fuck off because that motherfucker literally built his empire on beating this guy's ass. I swear to God, go back and watch that shit. Every single time he's mad, I can't believe the Pharaoh. Blah 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 blah. So I'm gonna go back in time to his throne room and fight him. I swear to God, he did that. I swear to God, he did that. And
I want to read the manga because apparently the Shadow Realm doesn't exist in the manga.
No, it's a translation.
Like, you just die, English. I think.
You just
censorship.
Die.
It's a censorship.
Yeah, you just die. Like, there's a thing like where like Kaiba kidnaps like Yugi's grandpa or whatever, and it's just guys with briefcases. And in the manga, it's like, hey, get in the van. Get in the van, old man.
Well, even the Japanese, the original Japanese one. Like they have guns and stuff like that, and they talk about death.
Yeah.
So it's like in the English translation, censorship.
In Pokemon 2.
Yeah. Put the censorship. They took out the guns. So they're like holding belts instead of guns. They like take off the belts and like use it as like threatening them like they're guns. Yeah, so the censorship.
Now that, in my opinion, like that kind of stuff, that kind of censorship to me never made 100% sense. It was like, oh, we don't want the kids to know about gun violence and blah, 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 blah. Well, it was different times.
There wasn't a shooting every day.
Times. I guess so, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't say it. I'm so glad I wasn't because that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, why would they not want to? I swear to God, the setup was, why would they not want to know about guns if there's a shooting every single fucking day? I mean, at this point, little Mans needs to know how to handle a gun. You feel me? So if Yami Yugi's if Yugi's fucking grandpa is being held at gunpoint, this is what you should not do. You know what I mean? Like, there you go. Problem solved. And see, you know what? One of my comments that I made about like, oh, like children should not be watching nudity and stuff like that. It's true. From one aspect, it's true. But the reason why I say that is because, you know, curiosity. You know, like, and then everything in the name of curiosity, right? I remember watching. I'm not even gonna say what I was watching, but I was watching an anime, right? I'm not gonna say what I was watching.
The new one, peak movie, because I watched it way too young and there was too many boobies.
Essentially, Jensen Ackles or Jared Padalecki?
Jared.
Oh, he's beautiful. So mira, so here's the deal, right? I watched a couple animes. One of them was Elfen Light, and if you don't know about Elfen Light, long story short,
Gore, I think Aaron watched that one. Yeah,
Gore, that's all you need to know. Yeah. Gore. There's a scene where some guy kills a puppy. There is a bunch of scenes where you're like, oh my god, like you're like, what the fuck is going on? Now imagine being 10 and not knowing what any of this meant. So I had to find Jesus ASAP, is what I'm trying to get at, right? But then
there was
something inside of me snapped one day when I just started watching like not High School of the Dead. Right?
I was okay. So when you were talking about like, you know, like sex and like nudity and stuff like that, or like, you know, because like there are some animes that are just made like that because it sells, and like because here's the thing, right? Let me set the scene, right? It's 2014. No, 2014. Yeah, I would say 2014, right? I loved like Walking Dead, any zombie movie I could find, I would watch it regardless of like what budget or whatever, right? And so my homie, he recommends like, oh, there's a show called High School of the Dead. Me being in high school and be like, oh, fucking bet. And it was on Netflix. And so I'm like, oh, bet. I binge watched the first, like the entire thing, and I was like, dog, what you be watching? It's good. But because
it's good because boobies.
The thing is too is that I was getting annoyed with all of the like upskirt shots or the fucking boobs jiggling and everything. Not granted, High School Me is like, oh wow, huh, that's cool. But
oh wow.
But at a certain point, I was like, dog, okay, I get it. Can we just? Because I was there for a fucking zombie show, right? I was expecting which it does have that. Don't get me wrong. It does have that. But I'm like, dog.
I'm an adult.
And so I remember years later, I looked into it, and apparently that's exactly how it was pitched. It's like, people love zombies, people love titties. Put them together, let's make some fucking money.
Honestly? Not wrong.
And that's like, and obviously they said it in high school because that's the people who are gonna be reading it.
So I'm gonna tell you a story, right? There is an anime, I think it's called Girls Bravo or something like that, or Bravo Girls or some shit like that.
Yeah. Okay. I remember, yeah.
I'm going to tell you this from what I remember. Okay?
Let me see.
I only watched, I think, the first 3 episodes. Because I only had the CD.
I have this in my search history?
It is anime and there is ass and titties, so probably go incognito, but brother.
Okay, yeah.
Which is what I'm gonna do too. Hold on.
The first anime I watched that was in like
Jesus Christ.
Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh stuff like that was High School DxD.
I have heard atrocious things about High School DxD.
Okay, peak. Okay, great anime.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so it's Girls Bravo. Yeah, it is that anime. Anyways, the concept is. Hold on.
You have a little hair that keeps flicking.
Naruto has been bullied and abused. Okay, small for his age. Yukinari has been bullied and abused by girls all his life. Now in high school, he has
in the wind.
Oh yeah, Beto, I don't know if it's your fan or something. One of your hairs is like
flowing. No, yeah, it's my whole. Oh, okay. It's like my whole side of my hair right here. Because the fucking fan is right there.
A single like strand of hair that's like blowing against everything.
Do this. Fucking fix it. Yeah. But anyways, the point is,
I remember this
anime.
This is on Netflix. This is on Netflix too, and it was recommended because I watched High School of the Dead on Netflix.
What, Girls Bravo? Yeah.
I was like, dude, that fucking cover looks familiar. All right, anyways,
I've never seen it. I'm gonna watch it tonight.
So this is like where isekai was starting to like become a thing, essentially, is what he's trying to, because he like somehow ends up in a different world where it's nothing but women, and the women want him because he's the only male. Peak male fantasy or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
right? But I remember this show as boy is allergic to girls because when he was a kid he was bullied by girls, so he is allergic. Has a girl best friend who he has the hots for, but doesn't say anything because he's allergic, and she's kind of like the mean tomboy or whatever. This is what I remember from the first 3 to 4 episodes, right? The guy basically says, I'm allergic to women. I can't be touched by women because I break out in hives or whatever, right? Somehow, one way or the other, he ends up in a magical world where this other main character, whenever she touches him, nothing bad happens to him. Moral of the story, get some bitches. That was literally what I understood from all of that. You know what I mean? Was it something funny? Yes. Because first of all, bitch, how you gonna be allergic to women? And then second of all, you just found your soulmate. She's the only person in the world who you can touch physically, emotionally, and all this other good stuff without breaking out in hives. That's it. Tan tan. And then I think the best friend ends up getting with the rich boy. I'm not too sure. But the point is, was the show nothing but ass and tits? Absolutely. Was it necessary? No. Was it on brand? Absolutely. All right. Was it a good story? I don't remember 100%, but I remember the when I was 13, 14, giggling like a freak. No, I think I was younger. I was giggling like a dumbass because I didn't understand why this girl's boobs would jiggle so much. Like, it made no damn sense to me. You know what I mean? And I remember watching it twice because I would have to read the subtitles because it was in Japanese. And then I would go back to watch what I'm looking at, and I'm like, oh yeah, I wasn't tripping. This bitch's titties were jiggling for no fucking reason. Like, why, if she just moved to the left, is just going all like that's some saggy ass titties. That's what I perceived it as. You know what I mean? Like those, like I thought boobs were a little bit more firm, but no, I guess they just flap in the wind. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Now, would I go and watch it again? No, because it's like really outdated, and I really don't like that art style. And two, I don't. No, I'm watching Black Clover right now, and I need to finish Black Clover first. Now, speaking of Black Clover, I've heard an abundantly large amount of good things about it, but it's Simone all over again. It's Simone all over again. And let me clarify. And let me clarify, for those of you who are new to the channel for whatever reason, we watch Gurren Lagann, and I was just shitting on it the whole time. I didn't even bother with it. Now, some of you might say, oh, this is why you have such a low subscriber count, because you just have really terrible opinions. Maybe. But you know what? I don't care. I stand by my opinion.
But we'll never fake our our opinions for views.
Yeah, I will never sell out.
The real.
No, yeah, like I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you. I like, and this is a common conversation that we've had in this show because I'm a piece of shit and I'm a broken record. One here. Naruto, What'd you say?
I'm the only fake one here. These two are genuine.
Yeah, because he isn't a piece of shit. Well, he is, but he isn't all the damn time, and he just rage baits me for no fucking reason, and little does he know, it does things to me and it pisses me off. Anyways, so I'm supposed to have my freaking stress levels controlled, but this piece of shit makes it hard. Anyways, so essentially what it is and what it isn't is that certain animes, you have to have ass and tits in order for it to sell. Is it a great strategy is it a great marketing strategy or whatever? Tragedy or strategy or whatever. How the fuck you say that word? Because I'm not a bilingual apparently. Who knows? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Enjoy some ass and tits. Ladies, I wish you could see some ass and tits and enjoy that. I mean, some of you ladies do. I feel bad for you because you're never gonna see penis. Well, maybe you can, because I remember in Dragon Ball, Goku came out with his little pipito, and it was such a controversy in Mexico for a while because people were like, "It's just lines, it's not real," and people were like, "Yeah, but that's a little kid's penis," and it's like, "Yeah, but that's Goku." And
there was that in Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, see what I mean?
There was that in Gurren Lagann. They covered up Simon and his brother, but not that other little kid for some fucking reason.
Right. Now, I could say a lot of horrendous things about that, but I'm gonna move on because look, to be honest with you, anime is I'm really happy that anime is where it is now.
Before the great shift.
It's too popular, so I stopped watching it.
But my thing too is that a lot of the voice acting just doesn't stick.
I'm gonna say this, right? This might be a not controversial, but like I don't know if this is a good take or not.
Far,
I don't care what anybody says. I don't like English dubbed anime. I think it just sounds too fake. It sounds too over exaggerated. Like it sounds too stupid sometimes. All right, every single time, like I watch a show, because usually when I watch anime, I watch it in the original dub, right? And every single time I have. Americans don't talk like that, by the way.
Watch.
And like every single time I see a clip of a show that I've seen and it's the English dub, I'm like, that's how people think that this dude talks like?
Watch.
That's how they know this character? Like,
Mike. Listen here, baby. Did you ever watch Bleach?
No.
Okay. In Bleach, there's a bad guy called Aizen. And he's supposed to be hot. I mean, he kind of is. But he's supposed to be hot, right? So in the Japanese voice, mind you, my voice is not deep. My voice is very high-pitched and very bitchy. And I know. Shut up. In the Japanese dub, he's supposed to sound like, Korewa, deep voice, drop your panties. Like that, right? Like very like, ooh. Like very like deep. I don't know how to do it. But some characters that when they try to do that to translate it into English, it just does not sound right. It sounds gross, but people swear that it's awesome.
Another thing is with English dubs is that they try to match the lip flaps, while other languages do not. So they have to change the words a lot with the time.
Yes, I honestly think they shouldn't try doing that, man. I honestly, I don't think that they should, because it just sounds like, because the reason why like a lot of the yelling, I think the only exception maybe would be Dragon Ball, because like that's the whole point of it, like the whole yelling and everything. But like when stuff like Demon Slayer or even Attack on Titan or stuff like that, because Aaron watches it dubbed, right? So whenever like I walk in on like a show that I've already seen that he's watching, he watches it dubbed, right? And I'm like, that doesn't like, and it's like a scene where like it'll be an intense scene, and just the way that they're screaming or something like that, like, you know how like in anime like they'll exclaim something, or like they'll say something like with pride or something like that, and they're obviously like loud and like, you know, yelling it or whatever. But in the dub, it doesn't sound natural. It
sounds
every
corny,
single time,
doesn't it?
Yeah, and it never sounds natural. It never comes across the same way every single time. Bro, dead ass. It just sounds.
The point that I was trying to say about that too was in Demon Slayer. I mean, no, not Demon Slayer. In Black Clover, a lot of the voice acting is so cringe. It's just, hey, how are you, Asta? Like that, and it's like, dude, why can't you just say, hey, how are you, Asta? Like that, like super chill. Why can't you do that? Yeah. Why? Oh, it's because the character's supposed to be. And like one of the characters, his name is Luck, right? He's supposed to be like psychotic or whatever, right? So the guy that does his voice, he makes him sound enthusiastic, so which is good. But then he's supposed to make him like psychotic, right? So he goes, "Hey, you're very strong. Let's fight." You know, like that, like very like you know, like uppity, right? Which is fine. But then when he's supposed to go like psycho mode, he's like, "Yeah, you're very strong. Let's fight." Like very like moaning, and I'm like, brother, why? You know what I mean? I get it when they're trying to be serious, like, yeah. I get it when they're trying to be serious. Yeah, let's fight. Oh, like what? Like it's very, and I'm exaggerating it. Yes, I am, and I know that, ladies and gentlemen. But it doesn't translate correctly. And that's what I'm trying to get at.
No.
The Spanish dub in Demon Slayer, that's why I really, really liked it. Because what colloquially would be the language itself doesn't give itself 100% to Japanese words. Because as someone that reads and speaks Spanish, you pronounce everything how it's written. Now how it's not how it's written. So if there's the accent, you're supposed to emphasize that letter, right? So Tanjiro's name wouldn't be Tanjiro, it'd be Tanjiro, which sounds weird because the J is pronounced different than J K, right? So there's Tanjiro. If you want to say Tanjiro, that still sounds kind of but whatever, you know. The point is they have to change what they're saying. So if in Japanese they're literally saying water attack, spinning wheel, yeah, you can say ataque de agua, llanta rodante or whatever, right? But because it sounds so like clanky or like or clunky, like heavy and like not very smooth, they have to change what they're saying in order for it to sound smooth. But they still keep the emphasis of water attack, ataque de agua. You know what I mean? So it's like, so they roughly translate it, but it still has that, it gives itself for it. You know what I mean? In the end, and then honestly, Spanish dub is just better because the Spanish actors are actually trained to read what it is that they're doing and like give that emotion. And also, you know,
I've seen clips of the Chainsaw Man dubbed in Spanish, and it's honestly hilarious.
The part where she's like, "Oh, ya quiero irme, ya cállate, lárgate," like that, to me, that's funny. It's so funny. Como chingas, ya lárgate, like that. That is the most normal sounding. You know what I mean? Like, oh my god. And that's
dead ass how it is. It's so funny.
I need to watch this now. Oh my god.
No, Demon Slayer in Spanish is really, really good. I've seen clips. I've seen clips of that. And it's very, very good. Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer, very good.
When did you go Jamaican for a second?
I know. Check this out. I know exactly where I was gonna shit on Demon Slayer. Mike, did you see Demon Slayer?
I've seen it. I haven't seen the new movie, so I've seen up until.
Have you seen the show itself?
Oh yeah, the show. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the part where they're fighting inside of that house, and Zenitsu passes out?
Yeah.
He just falls asleep because he's so scared, right? And then he wakes up, and he does the thunderclap, right? What does he say? Lightning style, lightning art, thunder something, thunderclap,
breathing,
right?
I think, yeah, something like that.
Thunder
or lightning breathing, and then he says like thunderclap or something as like the actual attack or whatever.
When you hear him go from "oh my god," bro, like that voice to "your daughter calls me daddy," like that voice, you know what I mean? Like that daddy voice. You get that chill because you're like, ooh, you know, like he's not so bitchy no more. He's zesty now. You know, you get that feel, right? Well, in the Spanish dub, he's fucking annoying. He's so fucking annoying, and it's very like very from here, like from the back, just yo no quiero hacer esto, and it's funny because it has that funny character, like when I go. You know, like that funny, you know. So yeah, it is funny, but it's just like cállate el hocico, you know, like it's so right. And then Inosuke, the bored dude, I say way when they made him do his voices, they made him make pig squeals, right? Because in the Japanese he says oink, or he says like he does like pig squeals, right?
Oink oink bitches.
And in the English dub, he also does like snorts and stuff, right? My favorite
I will also
scene...
say I fucking hate with a passion. I know a lot of people love the voice actor and stuff, and that's perfectly fine, guys. But I hate Inosuke's voice in the English dub because, like, in the I haven't heard in Spanish, but in the Japanese, like he sounds like a wild man or like, you know, someone not to fuck with. And the other one's like Tanjiro, what are you doing? Like, bro, dude, I'm not taking this dude seriously. Like, I am not taking him serious. I don't care where he lives, bro. Like, I'm gonna laugh if he talks to me like that. Like,
mira, this is why what I said earlier is important. Presence. So mira, in the Spanish dub, he sounds just the same, but in Spanish, obviously, right? But it's funnier because you could just say, está bien pendejo este güey. You know what I mean? Like, because in Spanish, you hear him talk the way he does, and you're like, este güey está pendejo, este güey, he's dumb. But in the English, you don't think that because you don't go straight to that. So this is an interaction, right? Let me see if I can pull it off. But I'm not saying I'm a voice actor by any means, but look, this is what happened in one of the scenes, right? Tanjiro is fucked up. He's just like, me muero, you know? And he's at the deathbed or whatever. The other nurses, they're there helping him or whatever. And Inosuke wakes up and he goes, oh, I want to be strong just like Tanjiro. And Tanjiro, with him being the sweet older brother, he goes, oh, but Inosuke, you already are strong, right? Inosuke then does a pig squeal. That is just like a little sound or whatever, right? But in Spanish, this is the whole interaction. Yo quisiera ser fuerte como Tanjiro, because that's how he talks, like very right. but he still has that funny sound to it. And then Tanjiro goes, "Pero Inosuke, ya eres fuerte." Inosuke goes, like full stop, like you know, like I don't know how to say it. Like he does that. It's like when we used to do bitch ass says what and then what, like that, like you know what I mean, like that separate what is the funny part. That squeal to me had me dying because Sanji's like, "Oh, es que ya eres fuerte," and like not even finishing the sentence, he goes like to look at him like, "Huh?" Like what? And it cuts to him just all crazy, and then the next scene, and that's it. So it like the dub really does help hype up the show. Because I hate how Sasuke sounds in the anime in Naruto. Because he just sounds like he needs to take a shit, but he needs to hold it in. I'm gonna avenge my clan. Like, dude, like you don't have to talk like that, bro. You could talk normal. You could be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna avenge my clan. I'm gonna fuck these guys up. I'm him." You could do that. You could do that. You don't gotta go, "Oh, Roar XD, oh, I'm emo and I can't talk without emotion." Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. All right? Like, no, like he's so stupid. And also Orochimaru, right? "Yeah, I want Sasuke's body." It's like, what the fuck, my guy? Please, you know? Jiraiya's is cool, I'll let him slide. Tsunade's is cool, I'll let him slide. Shikamaru's is funny because he goes, "Oh my god, I want to drag," but like he like focuses on how he speaks. Like they're telling him, "You need to be more lazy," and he just like adds more like nasally sounds. And then when he does talk normal, he sounds fucking high, you know. But then when he starts talking like that, like all like lazy, it's like, dude, come on, like that doesn't sound good. For Choji, he's supposed to be like the enthusiastic fat guy, which he does great. The dub, he does great. The Spanish Naruto dub only has like 20 episodes, I think. It's ridiculously funny because Kakashi's voice, you can't take him serious. I can't, at least, because he sounds like a buster. He just sounds like, man, whatever. And he's not supposed to sound like that. He's supposed to have like his penis drags or something. You know what I mean? But anyways, which anime was the other one that we were gonna talk shit on? Oh, Death Note. So Death Note, right? Not enough to talk about it. Moving on. So, no, I remember watching Death Note. I remember that it was supposed to be the main character, and he's like God or whatever, supposedly, and he's able to see people's names, and he just writes the names and kills people. And I guess he's gotten after like crime syndicates and shit.
You're close enough, but sure. Okay, you lost the plot at the end, but you were close enough.
Well, as far as I know, that was his whole gimmick, that he got into like law enforcement or something like that, or he was going to go into law enforcement.
His dad was like the chief of police, so like he didn't really
find criminals' names.
Yeah. Okay, and then slowly he starts developing a god complex and everything like that. And it's a well, I guess like just right out the jump,
first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm God now.
And it's like a whole cat and mouse between like this big detective. But now we can talk about the story about
how Mike got into anime.
How I got into basically, because I remember Death Note always being big, especially like in high school and stuff. When people did bring up anime or whatever, they talked about Death Note, and like you would see people with like Death Note backpacks or like whatever the fuck, right? And so I knew of it, I just never watched it. And so I remember there was a trailer for a movie on Netflix called Death Note. And it was the live action one. Wait, Beto, wait.
No. It's better.
So I remember when that trailer came out, obviously Willem Dafoe, right? My goat.
Wait, no, please pause real quick. Pause.
Are
you talking about the live action Death Note?
Yes, the Netflix live action Death Note.
I gotta go. I can't. I gotta go.
Look, when I saw the trailer, I didn't know shit about Death Note, so I didn't know how it looked compared to the anime or whatever. Are you opening a fucking pack right now?
Tell your story, bitch.
Wait, hold on. I want to see what you pull. Hold on. We might have a clip here. Hold on. Oh,
how you doing, shit, bitches?
But
should tell your story better.
Anyways,
so anyways, well, the trailer comes out, and I remember it was, I think Kevin. I was telling Kevin about it. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, you should watch the anime." I was like, "I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait for the movie to come out."
Because I remember me and Kevin watched it together, the live action, and we both had seen Death Note separately. He had watched it earlier that year, and I watched it years before in high school. So then Mike saw it separately with like your dad or someone, and you're like, "Oh, that was actually pretty cool."
I think it was my dad. Yeah, because I remember watching it because obviously I knew nothing about Death Note, knew nothing about the story or anything like that. So I watched it as a movie on its own. And granted, it had its flaws, a lot of it. But I remember I was watching it, and then once it was over, I was like, I mean, that wasn't that bad. I don't know why people are like shitting on it. Like, it wasn't good by any means, but it wasn't bad. I mean, Willem Dafoe was cool.
It was pretty okay for a standalone.
Willem Dafoe is Ryuk, the main demon in the live action.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to watch it.
I'm watching Death Note right now.
It was for that's why, and standalone without the anime. It's good. It's a decent watch.
If you have no prior knowledge of the anime, if you have no prior knowledge of Death Note or anything like that whatsoever, it's not that bad of a movie. It does have its flaws in terms of structure and everything, but it's not like the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I think a week later, I binge watched the entirety of Death Note. And I remember, did I call you or did I tell you in person? I don't remember. If it was like,
I think you called Kevin like right away.
Or I think I called,
on your Instagram or Snapchat. It's like,
yeah.
Now I see why people were shitting on this.
Yeah. And like, I remember I called Kevin. He's like, "Oh, hello." I was like, "How did they fuck up that bad? How did they fuck up that bad? How did they fuck up that bad? How did they fuck up that?" He's like, "Did you finish Death Note?" It's like, how you had to try so that bad.
Yep. People were saying that the Fullmetal Alchemist anime, movie, was not bad, and I watched it. It was pretty bad. It was horrible. It wasn't horrible as bad as Dragon Ball Evolution, but it was up there. I was like, oh my god.
I haven't seen Fullmetal either. That's a political statement.
Look,
I think the only way that a movie like Dragon Ball Evolution can be made and work if it's a Dragon Ball adaptation is if it's about a Mexican. That's the only way it could work. That's the if you're gonna butcher the story, at least make it about a Mexican,
a Hispanic.
Goku sure it's not just Mexico.
That's Goku is a god in Latin America.
He really is. Yeah.
It was the second time world peace was achieved when the guy passed away.
Yeah, that's true.
All of Latin America stopped. Crime went down for like a week.
Yeah.
When the new movies came out, crime just goes to shit because like nobody wants to do crime because they're watching. They'll go literally, ladies and gentlemen. People would go to strip clubs. Yeah. People would go to strip clubs. Grown ass men. With all due respect, because me too, I would have done the same. Go to strip clubs. Have semi-naked, beautiful women on their laps. And they'll be watching Dragon Ball on the big ass TV. Swear to God. Swear to God. Swear to God. Peak male experience. And you know what the best part is? The ladies that work there, they all know exactly who is who and what is what. Yeah. Yeah, I swear to God. That's what those women are. No, I'm kidding. I was going to say that's what the women are better, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to say all that. But anyways, dude, yeah. Could you imagine being a grown-ass man? And I get it, ladies. Sometimes it's hard for you to understand this, but imagine you're a grown-ass man. You're tired. You don't even want to... I'm going to say it nicely. You don't even want to have sex. You just want to have a partner on you, with you. You don't want to... You had a long day. You just want to drink a beer. You want to feel the presence of a beautiful woman next to you. You go to the strip club, and they're watching your favorite fucking show. Baby.
They're watching the gold.
Baby, you telling me... You telling me I could just go to a strip club and be happy? Que no se diga más. You feel me? You're telling me... You feel me? Like, Isidro feels me, I'm assuming. But like... You know what I mean? Because could you imagine you want to watch the new movie, right? Is your homie Goku con su compa el Vegeta peleándose con el Broly's. Right? You want to get home, you want to shower, you want to have a good, nice meal, you want to sit down with your beer and watch your show, but then your bitch-ass wife, I guess though, and she doesn't let you hear, you're hearing her scream more than Goku and Vegeta are in your fucking scream, baby. So what do? You go where you're wanted. The strip club, where they watch Dragon Ball with you. You feel me, baby? That's what America needs. No, I'm kidding. Because this is in Mexico, baby. This is in the motherland. They're doing this shit for free, baby. And you know what the best part is? This works for the strippers too. It really does. Why? Because they don't gotta show nothing off. They wear their nice, cute little dresses. They sit on some dude's lap, rub his belly a little bit, and you know what they do? Here's your money, mommy. Leave me alone. Literally. You don't gotta touch them sexually. You don't even gotta talk. As much, the less you talk, the better tip you get. I know. Women here in this country, hard for them to understand that. But over there, like that. You know why? I know we were talking about anime, but I know you guys didn't know this. But you know there's women that live here in the U.S., in the border countries, in the border states, Texas, California, who will travel 3 hours going and coming back. But when they leave Mexico, they come out with like $2,000, $3,000. You know why? Because they know the game over there. That's why, baby. Dragon Ball, beer, wings, tacos, some boob and some nalga here and there. That's the life, baby. And the best part is that you can show up and you'll ask them like, oh, what episode is this? And the girl will tell you, oh, this is in the Majin Buu series. This after Gohan did this and this. And she'll give you a synopsis. She'll give you a full synopsis. She like that, baby. She knows her shit. You know what I mean? She's in it to win it, son. You feel me? If we had that over here in the US, bitches would be like, I don't know, Naruto or some shit. I don't know who that is. You want a lap dance? No, like no, baby. I didn't know. No, I don't want you here. If you don't know what you're talking about, I ain't gonna give you my money. You feel me? You deserve it. You're ill-informed. I'm not gonna give an ill-informed person money.
You don't know what happened previously on Dragon Ball? Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, that's the whole gimmick of Dragon Ball. What the fuck do you mean?
The episode is them recapping the series.
And the thing too, no, but see, this is my thing. Women, I love you guys, I really do. But we're so simple. We're a very simple breed of creatures, man. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but we're very simple. Leave us the fuck alone. Watch your tone, and that's it. That's all you have to do.
Okay, we're gonna. That's all you have. I'm sorry. We get canceled.
And look, I get it. Not everybody can be, okay with watching Dragon Ball or whatever, but it's not that hard. All you have to do is pay attention.
Hold on. To change the subject, Isidro brought up cards. Hold on, I want to show y'all something I got before this episode ends. What y'all know?
Premium Power Pro
about them Pope. What y'all know about them Pope Leo cards? What y'all know about them Pope Leo cards? Huh? What you know about this? What you know about this? Look at this. Watch this. Hold on. Focus, damn it. These are all artwork. What the fuck?
Oh, is that the new Pope? Like that apparently
What is he, Leo the Pope?
He said some
These are unofficial, by the way. I don't know.
Yeah, of course they're fucking unofficial. The Pope would not sign up on this.
You buy more packs to make one big Pope. But anyways, here's a hold on. Where's the light? Where's the you can't really see it. It's holographic. Fuck, you really can't see the holographic on this. Oh, you can kind of see it. Oh,
yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Holographic Pope Leo, baby.
And you know what? The other thing that pisses me off about a lot of anime too is that a lot of the female characters are written in okay, pause. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Don't take it out of context, assholes. A lot of mangakas or a lot of animes, what they do is they make women dumb as shit. Or they're powerful, but they have to look hot or something like that. And that's not the case. You feel me? Like,
be ugly and powerful. You go.
No, that's not what well, I mean, being pretty and powerful or being ugly and powerful, that's not the point. What I'm saying is, if she's pretty, right?
She cannot be powerful.
No. That's it. If she's pretty, and that's it.
I'm thinking
because a lot of
from the few that I've seen, yeah, like whenever like an anime girl character is pretty and stuff, that's kind of like her only personality or anything like that.
That exactly, you know? Right? So look, I'm gonna point something out. Okay, in Naruto, the main creator went on record and stated he doesn't know how to write female characters, and it fucking shows. Okay, I'm gonna mention someone that nobody talks about who I think deserved more time because it's part of the lore building. Tenten. Now, before I get shot with a freaking shotgun, Tenten only got
cock that shit.
Oh yeah, cock that shit, Mikey. I was hoping you would catch on with the joke faster, but no, you failed me a little bit.
My bad. Okay, my bad. So, hold on, I got a new bit. Hold on. Keep going. So,
for those of you who don't know about the show, Tenten is a ninja tool specialist. Okay.
Like this fucking tool right here, bro. This fucking tool. It's a point, guys. So calm down.
No, I like the setup. I like the, she's a tool specialist. Like this tool, son. But I like that. I'm gonna give you points for that. That was good. That little soundboard right here is like gonna be like giving you points and shit. Look, my concept with this is this: Tenten is the main character that should have shown the viewer the world of ninja tools. How do ninja tools work? Why are they so useful? And blah, 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 blah. They could have given me more lore of the world through the weapons. Now, do I think that a lot of the main cast is just filler characters? Yeah, I feel like some of them are. But that's the problem. That if you're going to give me a large cast, they all have to be useful one way or another. There is no point in for you to give me a character, spend 20 minutes making this character, and then bye-bye, I'm never going to see you again. You know, like that's so stupid to me. Now, I understand that it's like, oh, the journey was the friends we made along the way. Really, my guy? Really? When was the last time you saw that character from episode? What was the last time you went to that specific village that you guys went on episode 5? Right. Never again was that fucking village ever mentioned. Nobody from that village was ever mentioned again. The only reason why that village even exists is because plot, and that's it. Not even because this village is important.
How does the song go?
Yeah, I know which one it is.
You know it's gonna be a filler episode.
Yeah, exactly. So look, I shit on Naruto because that's an anime that I know enough to argue about, right? But I grew up with nothing but women, okay? And
I don't think you need anything to argue. That's my viewpoint.
Yeah, and that's your fucking problem. Cállate. So my issue with female characters is my issue with female characters is I see people write these characters how they think women act or would react, and it's like and it's always like they always try to make women feel dumb. And I don't like that. Or at least the way they're expressing themselves or like showing off or whatever, to me feels dumb, at least in my opinion. So when you have characters, for example, like Sakura, in the manga, she's not bad. She is not that bad. What ended up happening was that they took a completely different route with her, and they just side-blinded her really, really bad. Because she was supposed to be the medic. Well, she is the medic, technically. But she was also supposed to be the genjutsu artist. She was supposed to do like all this other cool stuff, but they never went with it because views and all this other stuff, and also because they don't know how to write her in. In Demon Slayer
does have well-written female characters that actually do stuff. Attack on Titan, baby. That's right. My goated series, Attack on Titan.
What's her name?
No female characters were sexualized in that show, and they all had something to do.
We love Milanesa here. Milanesa number 1. Yeah, that's her name, right? Milanesa?
Mikasa?
No, it's Mikasa.
Mikasa, tu casa? So look.
Milanesa, let's go number 1.
Mike made a very beautiful point right now.
Milanesa.
Mikasa Ackerman, my opinion, this bitch in the fucking verse. Why she was down for her fucking battle? They fucking won't, baby. She didn't give a fuck. She was the ride and die, homie. She kept that shit 10 toes down in a light and shit with a fucking ear gear or whatever the fuck it's called, right? She was sharper than a fucking dagger, all right? She was her. She knew what she was about, all right?
I met the English voice dub actress for Mikasa.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
How did that go?
It was she was cool. It was like me and my cousin went to an anime convention. Because it was just a random one that came out and he was in town. So it was like, oh, let's go to this. Okay, cool. We were so lost because we barely seen like 1 or 2 animes at the time. And so he saw Attack on Titan in dub, so he knew the voice actress. So he got in line like to meet her and get something signed by her and everything. But she's cool. She was cool to talk to, and she did like some lines from the show and everything. So yeah, it was cool.
And look, the thing about Attack on Titan, I've shed on this before, but a lot of the female characters are pretty cool. Like they stand on their business. You know what I mean? Like they say what they're about. You know. What was the other one that had a good?
I want to know what.
Are you raising your hand or what are you?
Yeah. What are you eating?
Oh, it's a bread bowl.
Oh, from where?
It's a bread bowl with it had from Panera.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's a thing like your thing cut off, so it's like, oh, it's a Red Bull. I was like, huh? You're eating a what?
No, it's a bread bowl, like a bowl. It's a bowl,
yeah.
Un bowl pero de pan.
So yeah, so let us know your political takes on anime. Which ones do you refuse to watch?
What time is it? God, yeah, baby, it's already.
Yeah, we've been talking for a minute.
Which ones do you guys refuse to talk?
What animes y'all think are overrated?
What animes think are overrated?
Wait, aren't I supposed to do the outro?
No, I always do the outro.
Oh, that's true. Wait, hold on. Oh, I guess yeah. Kind of Isidro has kind of.
I keep the time, and I tell you guys. Okay, I cut you guys off, and like this is where we're ending right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Do your outro.
I already did.
No, do it right. Do it right. I kept cutting you off. Right, do it right. I was cutting you off. Shut up.
All right, for real now.
Do it right now.
Let me show you this tool real quick.
I said you're gonna do it right.
You know what? Do the outro right now.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's actually dope. What the fuck?
Protect me, Godzilla.
What the fuck? Is that allowed? Did you guys go to Hobby Lobby to check out the Godzilla stuff?
No.
No, I didn't get to.
You have
go.
to.
My friend stopped working. I gotta
see.
I don't get a discount no more, so it's not even worth it.
Nah, yeah, that's true.
But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let us know which anime you guys feel is overrated, which one should we refuse to watch, and your political takes on anime. Why those harem animes are the best. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, don't forget to watch Boku no Pico. Anyway.
No, don't be a dick.
Boku no Pico, High School of the Dead, and Brave Girl or whatever. Have a good night.
Oh, girls, yeah,
if
Girls Bravo. If you guys want to know about an anime,
if you guys want an anime where the guy literally gets his powers by sucking breast milk out of his best friend,
or whatever.
Seiko no Quasar. Yeah, I hate it. Hate it. This guy, Mike, let me explain. Okay, this is the after hours. Mike, let me explain. So there's a show called Seiko no Quasar, right? And it has to do with the Virgin Mary and Jesus Christ or some shit like that, right?
It has to do with the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, wait. Listen. I swear to God, son. It's there, okay? So check this out. So these are the after hours, okay? So I'm not gonna hold back as much. Mira, I swear to God. This is the clip right here. Check this out. Seiko no Quasar is an anime about, quite literally, these guys that apparently are able to control the periodic timetable, one element per person, right? The main character, I think his name is Sasha or some shit like that, he's able to control iron, okay? More on that later. The point is, these guys are called Quasars. I don't remember what the fuck their whole concept is. The whole concept is they're supposed to like save the world for demons or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember. Why? Because all they did in this all they did in this whole anime was fight against each other and suck titties. Now, why suck titties? Let me tell you why. Because supposedly I swear to God, the whole gimmick of the anime is that the Quasar or the main character has to form a bond with a woman that he likes or whatever, so that they have intimacy, and she produces breast milk for him, so that when he needs a power-up, she literally pulls a titty out, and he sucks on it, drinks the milk, and powers up like Goku and Vegeta do when they go Super Saiyan 2. Now, I emphasized earlier that he's able to control iron. Now, for those of you who do not know, there is a specific amount of iron in your blood. Now, this is anime, ladies and gentlemen. We're already sucking titties. Let's make it edgy. This motherfucker makes a freaking iron sword made out of blood, and he fights with it. Is the sickest fucking thing ever. Oh, did I mention he has a scythe? Yeah, he has a scythe. It's so sick, you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Seiko no Quasar. I don't know how to spell it. Isidro's gonna put it somewhere. I'm pretty sure of it. I don't know if this is gonna be a short or not, but essentially, titties, ass, scythes, blood, fighting. How can you not like it? You know what I mean? Also, the intros and the outros. Tough fucking tier. I don't care what people say. You think I'm bullshitting? Nah, I'm not. Check it out. Seiko no Quasar. You're welcome. Also, I am not responsible for anything that you do on your own time. Okay, do this on your own time. Do not bring this back to me. That's on you. You're an adult.
Actual, anime that is not all about titties. Watch Real Life or something like that. I don't know. I don't care. Do whatever you want.
Guys, no, we need a palate cleanser. Guys, watch something wholesome. Watch Spy Family or something.
All right. Bye.
You want to watch something wholesome? Watch Fullmetal Alchemist. It's a story about two brothers who, and then you just cut me off.